And speaking of water, the construction of a water canal on the Nebraska-Colorado border has been part of the discussion at the legislature.
Channel 8's Veronica Barreto digs more into this proposal, and she joins us here in the studio with more. Veronica?
The canal will divert water from the South Platte River in Colorado to farmland across the border in Nebraska. A considerable part of the state's budget proposal is stashed away for this canal. The project would cost $575 million to be built. Senators supporting the construction say it is needed to fight drought.
Our western counties are dry. The drought is really, really bad out there. We need that water for our ag land, for our downstream, for everything. Water has always been better than gold.
The multi-million-dollar effort was recently started by then-Governor Pete-Ricketts in 2022. This project is based on a negotiation made by Nebraska and Colorado 100 years ago, known as the 1923 South Platte River Compact. But the effort was abandoned decades ago due to a lack of funds.
And when they started to try to do it, the project was going to cost $80,000, and they couldn't get the support to do it. We're now up to $560 million, and we are in dire straits. We need that water. If we keep waiting, it's going to keep getting more and more expensive.
Last year, Colorado Governor Jared-Polis called the plan a canal to nowhere. Some, like Senator John Kavanagh from Omaha, are concerned about the complexity on the legal side of the project. One UNL-law professor explains some things that have changed over the years.
There's also been a lot of changes since 1920, right? Groundwater pumping is one example of changes. When we come in with a 100-year-old right, the question of the scope of that right is just a lot different than it was 100 years ago.
Another concern is, with all the changes, how much water we are going to receive and if it's worth it.
You value that water, you value its uses, and you try to project out into the future what exactly the return would be on a very significant investment.
Again, this project is part of the state's budget, which has advanced to a final round of debate at the legislature. For more on this story, you can visit KolKNTV.com.
All right, thank you, Veronica. Rusty's